Good morning to one and all present here. I am Dr. Jay Giresh. I am going to talk about today on 8D analysis. I have given this particular topic on 8D analysis in various industries like auto line industries, Chak and Pune. And in order to continue further, I just want to give you a glimpse about the 8D analysis. And today's class we will see about the problem solving and decision making and the problem solving methods and what is the difference between the failure mode effect analysis as well as the 8D analysis. And we are also going to see about what is problem solving inhibitors, and at last we will discuss about the types of problem solving, and also we will see what is meant by 8D analysis in this presentation and what are all the solving methodology that can be used for solving this 8D methodology. And we will also finally discuss about the 8D analysis versus continuous improvement and other advantages of 8D analysis process. We will discuss one by one. So when I am talking about the 8D analysis, it is nothing but a problem solving and decision making process. So when you go through it fast, the only thing is you need to have a problem solving techniques, and present we need to go with the troubleshooting also, and in future the decision making on the problems as well as troubles that you have faced, that should be analyzed. So that is the way we are differing or improving the quality analysis methods. And when we talk about the problem solving methods, there are different types of problem solving methods. In general we can categorize into 5 types: logical, systematic problem solving, lateral problem solving, strategic problem solving, and team based problem solving. As I discussed with the FMEA, failure mode effect analysis is the 8D before the 8Ds of training method. New concept or significant changes has been introduced into the failure mode effect analysis. So what are all the important things in failure mode effect analysis? It's a proactive, potential causes that can be identified, and growth of issues. So all these put together in the product in the field, and problems have been identified. So when we talk about the 8D analysis, it's a reactive and root causes that can be analyzed, and narrowing of issues that can be analyzed. So when we go through all these things, again the proposed design change that has been applied to the failure mode effect analysis. When we talk about the failure mode effect analysis, you have a continuous improvement when problem solving process occurs. So problem solving method is nothing but a continuous improvement process. Continuous improvement takes place in each and every stages. Say for example, identifying the problem. So first we need to know about what is going on exactly. Then we need to go with gathering data. In gathering data, what we are going to check about that, what do we know, right? What we know, what do we know? And then the third analysis is analyzing the data which you have gathered. In analyzing part, what are the root causes that can be identified? After that, generating the solutions. So in generating the solution, what could we do for generating the best solutions? And next is select solutions. What's the best thing to do? And then we'll go with the next step called planning implementation. So planning implementation, again we can ask the question like this: how do we go about it? And the seventh stage of the process discusses about implementing and test. Implementing and testing also have a questions like have we solved the problem or not, right? And then the eighth stages is called the continuous improvement. In continuous improvement also we have a question like can we improve on what we have done. So when all these put together we can call it as an 8D analysis. So when you people are attending the training, I'll be explaining the whole process or the 8-step process in depth. So I will discuss today the problem solving inhibitors. Problem described incorrectly. So what are all the problems description was not clear enough or thorough enough to focus the team on solving the correct issues. This is one of the major problem with industries or a group which they are identifying the problem. The second one is problem solving efforts rushed. So to improve quickly, steps in the problem solving process are skipped sometimes. So that must be one of the inhibitors. And poor team participation. Team members do not participate effectively, so team fail to consider all the causes. Lack of cross-functional expertise, that also we can consider in this particular point. And then no logical process. A disciplined system to prioritize, analyze and review data or information was not used. That is also a problem solving inhibitors. And finally, lack of technical skills. So statistical and problem solving methods are not known by the team members. Today, the artificial intelligence and big data analysis and robotics, of course, these are all the areas are more concentrated by the industries because it contains lot of mathematical solving techniques or process. So we will see other inhibitors like management impatience. So due to lack of knowledge of the problem solving process, management demands to know exactly what a problem will be solved or when a problem will be solved. This pressure causes the team to make an inadequate analysis. So management has to give enough time to solve the process so that the mistakes will be avoided. And the another thing is misidentified root cause. A potential cause is quickly identified as the root cause, concluding the problem investigation. However, the problem returns since the true root cause was not eliminated. And finally, I just want to give a glimpses. The permanent corrective actions are not implemented. Although a root cause may be identified, action is taken to fully implement the permanent corrective actions. These actions often quite required management to approve, cost and implement. And next is types of problem solving. So in 8D analysis, we have 10 steps in order to make the correction or the problems to solve. The first one is reactive. 8D, which contains a 10-step process. Activities undertaken to respond to a specific customer complaint, example product return, where a corrective action response is required. And second one is proactive, A3, activities undertaken to address performances gaps identified by data analysis, example key metrics. And third one is day-to-day or quick kills, that is called PDCA, just to do it activities, example equipment breakdown, where no team is required. Okay, plan, do, check and act. So that is the few steps which I want to discuss. And finally, I just want to give the introduction about the 8D analysis or what is meant by 8D analysis. Then we will go in depth in the full training. I'll give the each and every step process in depth. So in short, for 8 disciplines, what is meant by 8D? Which are 8 distinct steps of systematic process for problem solving. Okay, 8D is nothing but 8 disciplines which are 8 distinct steps for systematic problem solving process. Where does it come from? there are several problem solving approaches available, such as the Deming cycle, PDCA, etc. Ford Motor Company combined many of the successful elements from these into their team-oriented problem-solving TOPS workshop, which this approach is based on. And corrective actions reporting from many diverse customers requires applying the 8D approach. So 8D equal to TOPS means that team-oriented problem-solving workshop. And 80 problem solving methodology, which contains, I told it is an 8-step process. So when we identified the problem or problem has been discovered, so what are all the 8-step activities that we have to do? The first one is initiate the project team. Second thing is define the problem. And third process is implementing containment actions. And fourth is identify root causes. And fifth one, develop and verify solutions. And sixth, implement corrective actions. And seventh one, prevent problem recurrence. And eighth step is recognize project team. And when applying all these 8 steps, then your problems will be solved. So quality concepts and methods supports this 8-step process. So this all about the introduction part of the 8D analysis. Further, if you want to any clarification or training to be given for your company, for your workers, and I'll be ready to give the freelancing for your company, and I'm a corporate trainer. So if you require any further assistance, you can call me. My email ID is jaiganeshresearch@gmail.com, or you can WhatsApp me through my mobile number. It is 9443278181. I repeat, 9443278181. And thanks for watching. Thank you.